Good morning, everyone, and happy Friday. Welcome to class today. Over here in the UK, it is so much cooler today. It's amazing compared to what we've been through over the last week. So we're going to go back to our traditional Pilates today. It's going to be an intermediate level class. I'll try and give you modifications and options as we go. And if you have any questions at all, I come back after the class and I will answer them then. All right. So if you've got a question, pop it in the chat and my husband Kerwin will give me all the list and we'll deal with that straight after class. Without further ado, let's get started. So coming onto your mat, we're going to have you standing up to start with. Tummies pulled in. All right, and I want you to hinge at the hips and send your bottom back so you're in a sort of slight, like a mild squat position, not too low. And then hands are going to be on your knees, okay? Now draw your shoulders down, open across the collarbones, take a breath in, and as you breathe out, I want you to pull the whole abdominal wall inwards and tuck your tailbone under. And you get a lovely, feels wonderful, stretch here. Pulling in, tucking under. Inhale, going back out. So as you tuck under, tuck as much as you can and pull in as much as you can here. And back, good. Exhale, drawing in. Inhale, back. Now exhale, draw in, try and keep that deep contraction there. And let's just slide the hands down the legs, down towards the floor. And then just relax there. Let those hands just be nice and relaxed. Taking a breath in, I want you to breathe out. Draw in once again on the abdominals and bring yourself all the way up to your standing position. Draw those shoulders down. So now we're going to bend the knees, slide the hands down. Take a breath in, exhale, tucking the tailbone under, pulling on those abs. You want to really feel that core work. Keep that pulling in and go down. It doesn't mean hold your breath. It means hold that contraction of the muscle. Deep breath in, exhale, unroll the spine all the way up to standing. Draw those shoulders back. One more time, let's bend the knees, slide the hands down, take a breath in, exhale, pull the tummy muscles in, tuck the tailbone under, hold that contraction in the core, come down towards the floor, inhale there, and then exhale, coming all the way up to standing. All right, let's do a traditional roll down. So take a breath in, exhale, chin to the chest, bending the knees, rolling all the way down. Hands are going onto the floor. Now walk your hands forward. Walk your hands forward and forward and forward until you get to your plank position. All right, let's get ourselves in a good plank position here. So we're pressing down through the hands. We're drawing the tummy muscles in, drawing the shoulders back and lengthening through the spine. Now you're going to bring your right knee in, your left knee in, your right leg back, your left leg back. Right knee in, left knee in, right leg back, left leg back. Now you can continue to do this movement just like this, or if you want to work a little harder, you're going to bring the right knee in and take it back, left knee in and take it back, in and back, in and back, in. That's it. We're going to do two more. And back, in and back. Now I want everyone to come into your plank position here. Now I want you to push down into the hands and up with the hips. Coming up into your up stretch, we call this in Pilates. We're going to lower the heels down towards the floor. Get a nice stretch through the calves. Lift those heels and come back to your plank position. Let's try that again. So lift the hips up to the ceiling. Lower those heels. Lift the heels. And come back down. One more time, we're going to lift. Lower the heels. Lift the heels. And come down. And then from there, bring your right knee in, left knee in, and come and lie down on your mat. So all the way down now. Let's do a little bit more work through the spine. We're going to start working the glutes as well. So neutral position, but let's bring the feet quite close to the bottom so we can get a little bit more work in the bottom muscles. Hands down. Take a breath in. You're going to exhale, tilting the pelvis, rolling that spine all the way up. You're going to inhale there. And then as you exhale, soften through the chest, coming down through the spine and onto your mat. So deep breath in, breathing out to tilt and roll that spine up. Inhale to hold and exhale to come back down. Tilt as much as you can here. You're peeling up, really pushing up through the bottoms. You can feel it in your bottoms. Inhale and exhale to come down. We'll do just 2 more. Deep breath in. Breathing out to tilt. And roll that spine up. Inhale to hold. And exhale as you come down. And last one, deep breath in. Exhaling to tilt. Roll that spine up. We're going to keep the pelvis up in the air here. And I want you to bring your hands underneath you, interlace the fingers, and really stretch those arms out, okay? At the same time, we're trying to pull our shoulders onto the mat. Now you're going to lift the right leg, extend it, flex the foot, point the toe, and come back. Left side, extend, flex, point, and back. Right, extend, flex, point. Keep the bottom in the air. Extend. That's it. We're going to try and do 4 more. Right, flex, point, lower, left, flex, point, and lower. Right, flex, point, and lower, and left, flex, point, and low. Now push that bottom up, separate the hands so they're by your side. Take a breath in, exhale, come down through the spine, all the way down. And let's lift our legs now into our tabletop position. So we've got knees and ankles together. Feet together, hands are going to go out to the side, palms up. All right, let's keep those ribs down. And then we're going to inhale, taking our knees over to the right-hand side. Exhale to come up. We're going to inhale over and exhale up. Inhale over and exhale up. Inhale over and exhale up. 2 more, over and up and over and up. Well done. I want you to bring your arms overhead. We're going to go into the 100. So this is a breathing exercise that really works the core. You're going to inhale for 5 counts and exhale for 5 counts in a chest lift position. So let's take a breath in. Exhale, bring the arms, head and chest up. So we're really lifting that chest as much as possible. Hands are here. Now, if you want to work harder, you can extend your legs out. Okay, take a deep breath in. And now we're going to exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2,
3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last time, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well done. See if you can lift a little higher. Now you're going to lower your left leg down to the floor. Bring that right leg towards you. And just have a nice little stretch of the hamstring. Now lift that left leg up and let's switch to a nice little stretch on that side as well. Deep breath in. Well done. Bring that head and chest down, bring the leg down. And we're going to go into our leg circles now. So we want a neutral position. We're going to unfold the right leg, extend into the mat. We want to be neutral. So we've got that little gap under here. Arms are out to the side. If you can straighten your leg, then you can flex the foot as well. And then we're going to take the leg across to the left, switch it down and out to the side. So we're going across, down and around. All the while we're trying to keep nice and still in our core, in the center of the body there, and around. Good. One more. Now we're going to do the circle the other way. So we're going out to the side and around, out and around. So try and really control the center of the body for 3, 2, 1. Well done. Let's point the toes, lift the head and chest up. Let's go into our second hamstring stretch. So we're going to get them stretched out today. Good. Just take some deep breaths. Try and draw that leg closer to you. Good. Now start to lift the left leg up. Let's change sides. Take the body down and reset for circles on this side. Here we go. Across and around. Across and around. So it's inhale, exhale to circle. 2, 1. Well done. We're going to go back in the other direction, out and round. That's it. Good. So just freeing up that hip. And at the same time, we're working the core for 3, 2, 1. Well done. Let's take the leg down onto the floor. Let's add that little stretch. Sorry, I beg your pardon. So we're going to bring that leg up, hands on the leg, lifting. Hopefully you can't hear my stomach's rumbling. I just had a coffee. It's making a lot of noise. So take a breath in. Exhale. Bring that leg towards you. Inhale. Exhale. This is the beauty of teaching live. You just get me just as I am this morning. And back. Now take that leg down. Bring those legs together. Let's take the arms overhead. We're going to try and do our roll up. So if you have any back issues in your lower back, tight lower back, then this is where you want to be bending your knees, okay? So we're going to inhale to move the arms, head and chest. Exhale, this is when you pull those abdominals in, just like we did at the beginning of class, to come on up. Reaching up, but we're not going to overstretch. We want to keep the shoulders above the ribs and really focus on the core there. Okay, then you're going to inhale and exhale, coming back down. If you need assistance with this, you can inhale, bend the knees, exhale, take hold of your legs, and then come up. Inhale and exhale. coming down. So this is spinal articulation. It's working all the muscles of your spine. It's also working all your core muscles here. Inhale and exhale. Back down. Good. Deep breath in. And exhale to lift. Inhale. And exhale to lower. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale to lift. Inhale. Exhale to lower. Now we're going to come up. We're going to stay up. So inhale. Exhale to lift. Hold this position. I take a breath in, and as you exhale, I just want you to really try and pull those abdominals in. So you're not moving your spine, you're just moving these muscles here. Deep breath in. Exhale, pull them in. One more deep breath in. Exhale, pulling them in. So I want you to really try and get that feeling in the mind, okay? Now we're going to come onto our elbows. All right, so back onto the elbows. We're going to lift those up, and we're going to do the spine twist, which we did at the beginning of class, but in this position. So you're going to have to use your core a lot more here so you don't sink down like this. So press into your elbows and hands. Inhale, take the knees over to the right. Exhale, bring them back to the center. Inhale over to your left. Exhale back to center. Inhale right. And exhale center. Inhale left. And exhale center. Now, if you want to work a little harder, you can extend those legs up. And we're going to do what's called the hip circles. Okay, so we take our legs over to the right, inhaling. Exhale, we're going to take the legs down and draw a little circle. You don't have to go too low. Over to the left and up. Be careful you don't collapse here. So really keep that chest proud. Now we're going to go left. Inhale. Exhale, circle around and up. Inhale, right. Exhale, circle around and up. Inhale, left. How are you doing? You're doing okay? Around and up. Let's try 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, circle around. And last one, inhale. Exhale, circle around. Well done. We're going to take those legs down, place them on the floor. You're going to turn onto your side because we do get quite a lot of work in the hip flexors for this one. So you're just going to come onto your elbow on your side. And we're going to do our clamshell here. Okay, so lifting up through here, pressing down through that arm, taking a breath in. You're going to exhale to open, inhale to lower. You're going to exhale to open and inhale, lower. Exhale, open and lower. Exhale, open and lower. Open and lower and open and lower. Now we're going to open that knee up, and now I want you to lift the leg up behind. Then take the foot down and lower down. So we're isolating the movement into the hips. So we lift to here, keep the knee still, but bring the foot up behind you. So you feel you're inwardly rotating the hip. Come back and lower. Open, rotate, and back, and lower. Open, rotate, and back, and lower. One more. Open, rotate, and back, and low. Probably feeling that around there right now. Okay, so we're going to send the leg out. We're going to stay on this elbow. We're going to lift the leg up to hip height, flexing the foot. All right, now you're going to swing the leg forward,
with the foot flexed, you're going to point the toe and take it back. Now try and find your stretch here without going too far forward with that chest, okay? So you've got to stay nice and upright. If it's easier for you, you can put a hand here, okay? So you can go forward and then reach it back. Swing it forward and reach it back. Swing it forward and reach it back. Just one more. Forward, reach it back, bend at the knee and take the hand over, take hold of the foot and just press that foot away. So you're just finding a stretch in your shoulder and your thigh. Press into that elbow so you can lift up a little more. Well done. Come on up. Now with this foot, let's take this foot to either here or if you're able, over. We're just going to do a little stretch of the glutes before we go on. All right, so it's the opposite arm's going to come around. This hand's going to go behind. You're going to lift up and then you're going to rotate to look behind you. Well done. Good. Let's go on to the other side now. So we're on our elbow. We're going to start with the clamshell. So you want to make sure you're lifting up through here, pressing this hip away. You're going to open and lower. Open and lower. Open and open and lower. Open and lower. One more. Open and lower. Now you're going to open, leave the knee where it is, and then bring the foot up behind you. That's it. Then foot to foot. So you bring the foot down and lower the knee. So you're going to open, rotate, come back and lower. Open, rotate, and back and lower. Open, rotate, and back and lower, and open, rotate, and back and lower. Let's reach that leg out so it's in line with the hip. Flex the foot. Remember, you can bring the hand in front if you want to. All right, and you're going to swing the foot forward, point the toe, and reach it back. Bring it forward and reach it back. Bring it forward and reach it back. Forward and back. Forward and back. One more. Forward. Reach it back. Now bend at the knee. Take the hand over. Take hold of the top of the foot. Press into this elbow so you're lifting up, working the core, and then press that foot away, finding the stretch in your shoulder, front of the hip, front of the thigh. Well done. Push yourself up. Bring this foot around. So opposite comes around. This hand behind you. Lift up. And now we're rotating. We want to get this sit bone down onto your mat so you really feel the stretch there in the glutes. Well done. All right, coming onto your fronts. Okay. So let's have the feet just slightly apart. Let's reach the arms out. You want to have your arms, depending on how you feel in the upper body, the wider the arms go, generally the easier this movement will become. Okay, so you decide what feels right for you. Let's get my plant out of the way. Okay, so let's start by tucking the chin slightly, lengthening through the back of the neck, and then coming into a little back extension. So think of dragging your hands along the floor towards you so you can feel that you're slightly lifted in your upper spine. Now pull your abdominals in, hold this position and raise your right arm and your left leg. And then lower them down. Then left arm and right leg. And lower them down. right arm, left leg, and lower. Left arm, right leg, and lower. Right arm, left leg, and lower. Switch the other side, and back. Last two. Lift, and lower, and lift, and lower. Take yourself all the way down, hands underneath you, pressing up into a kneeling position. Let's do a little cat stretch. So take a breath in, exhale, tucking under, all the way under. Let the head come down, inhale, and exhale back the other way. Deep breath in, exhale, tucking under. Inhale. And exhale back the other way. One more deep breath in. Exhale, tucking under. Holding that tuck now. Tuck the toes under. Lift the hips up. And just reach back into your up stretch. Let's lower the heel down. Get that nice stretch through the calf muscles. Good. And then I want you to walk those feet forward. You can get. And you're going to bend your knees onto your mat and back down onto your elbows. Okay, we're almost there. So we're going to bring our legs back up and we're going to do the single leg stretch in this position. So I want you to press into your elbows, lift your chest. So you're really activating the back. You're going to pull your right knee in, send your left leg out. It's just going to lower towards the floor, okay, without touching the floor. So it's going to work your lower abdominals and come back. And then the other way, lower and back. So you pull the right knee in, lower the left. Pull the left knee in, lower the right. So this is like a slow motion version of the single leg stretch that we do often in class. All right, so you can really focus on the movement. So think about pulling in, because that really activates the muscles. Yeah, pull in, pull in, pull in. One more, pull in. Now we're just going to lower ourselves down onto the floor. We're going to do the same thing with the legs. We're going to take the hands behind the head and we're going to add the rotation. So turn towards your right leg. Pull in and then rotate. Pull in and rotate. In and rotate. In and rotate. Good. In. You got it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those knees in. Bring yourself up to sitting. And we're going to finish with a little balance, okay? So you're going to take your arms to the outside of your legs. You're going to draw the tummy muscles in. So your feet feel quite light. Just you could lift them off the ground if you wanted to. And then we're going to extend the right leg. Get a nice stretch there and bring it back. We're going to extend the left leg and bring it back. Extend the right and bring it back. Extend the left and bring it back. 2 more. Right and back and left and back. Now extend the right. Extend the left to wherever you can reach. Draw your shoulders down and hold that position. And just take this moment to take some deep breaths. Well done. Bring your legs together, place them down, push yourself forward onto your mat. Now we're going to take a breath in. We're going to breathe out, heels down, bottom towards the ceiling. That's it. And just holding it here for a moment, feeling that nice stretch through the back of the legs and the hips. Taking a deep breath in, you're going to exhale, pulling the tummy muscles in.
Slowly coming all the way up to standing. And there you go. That is your 30-minute morning Pilates workout. That was an intermediate level today. We avoided all the rolling, so it should be good for everyone. It's a good way to build your strength. Please do press the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you want to stick around for the chat, then please do. Otherwise, if you need to go, have a lovely day, and I'll see you soon. Well done, everybody. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that today. It was nice to do a bit more movement. Now the temperature's gone down a little bit. So do let me know what you thought. You can either put it immediately in the chat or you can put it in the comments below. I'm going to keep my chat a little shorter today because I've got to go and teach in Brighton today. So I'm off to teach some classes with people live in Brighton. So if you've got any questions, fire away. Do let me know what you thought of that workout. Kerman's just brought me in some notes here. So Erica, lovely to have you live from the Gold Coast in Australia. Really nice. Enjoyed the session today. Lynn Humphries, hello Lynn Humphries, congratulations are in order for Lynn because she was tired yesterday and so she can now do the classes live every week, which is wonderful, Lynn. So yes, come and see me every week. Judy Hogarth, sending best wishes to Judy. Judy's been a regular through the whole 2 years I've been teaching this through COVID. And Judy's had a heart procedure, so she's watching today, but she's not able to join in. But we're thinking of you, Judy. So thank you very much for your message and hope all is good. So I want to say thank you to, and I know some other people have donated as well, but big thanks to Yvonne Thorpe, for your donation this morning, Carol Neath, Leslie Mattin, Tony Bryans, Ruth Enright, Susan Eisenbach, and Carlin Holgren. Thank you very much, ladies, for your donations. I know you donate every week, and I really do appreciate it. It really does help more than you know with keeping all this going and all the tech that's required to be doing this. So thank you. Let me know what you thought of the workout. And yeah, if you've got any questions at all. Good morning, Penelope McLeod in Chiswick. Hi, Penelope. Yes, isn't it good? It's a bit cooler now because I know in London it went up to 41, I think, this week. It really was very strange, the heat, because in this country, for those of you that are joining us from another country or the other side of the pond, we're just not used to that level of heat. So we're not set up for heat in this country. So most houses do not have air conditioning. We're not really, our railway system, I mean, a really odd sort of fact, but the steel that we use in our railways for our railway lines can buckle in the heat because it's a different sort of steel to what you would use in a hotter country. So there's all kinds of things that have been going on and things that have been closing and transport. It's been all a little crazy. But I have to tell you very quickly that last night was me and my husband went out. We had the most brilliant night because we went to see Michael Bublé. We were meant to see him in 2019, so 3 years ago. But obviously he had to cancel because I know that there was a family problem, so he had to cancel one. And then we had COVID for 2 years, but he was back and he was down in Brighton. There were 15,500 people. It was all outdoors. It was just wonderful. So huge thank you to Michael Bublé for coming down to Brighton. Hopefully we'll see him again soon. But it was nice to get out as well because we're still getting used to getting out and doing things, aren't we? So there we are. Anyway, enough of that. So going down the chat, good morning, Carlin Holgren. Lovely to see you. Good morning, Tiona. Lovely to see you too. Hopefully it's a bit cooler for you in the south of France. Good morning to Annie Moon. Lovely to have you here.
Okay, Yvonne, I hope you got your connections working. I'm seeing my microphone looks like it's working. I always run a sound test before I do the class through YouTube to make sure that everything's working. So I'm hoping it's your end. I see Kerwin's been giving you some tech support, so that's all good. Ruth, oh, you're having problems with your internet as well. Oh dear, that's not good, is it? It's one of those days. It must be the heat. Tony Bryans, hi Tony. Tony says, well, really enjoyed today's intermediate class. Thanks, Rachel. Enjoy the Brighton class. Have a great weekend all. Thank you very much, Tony. Yes, it's going to be interesting teaching live in the flesh because I haven't done it really for a couple of years, apart from the odd visit to London. So that would be interesting. Erica Lloyd, hi Erica, says, finally made a live class. Thanks a million. Oh, well, thank you, Erica. It's really great to have you here. So do come again. Robin Newcomb, hello, Robin. You're in Zurich. And Robin says, that was good, Rachel. Still hot, isn't it? Thank you for the info on neck and shoulders, etc. Got my husband to try them, helped him. Have some internet problems today. Yes, lots of internet problems. It must be the weather. Carlin says, great workout, challenging but accessible. That's what I was trying to do, Carlin. So I'm really glad that worked. I was trying to put in things that can be done, aren't too far, because I know some of the traditional Pilates, particularly the rolling exercises, a lot of people find those really, really difficult. So it's trying to kind of get somewhere in between. So I'm really glad that worked. Thanks for letting me know, Carlin. Julie Hunt, lovely Julie. Hello, Julie. Lovely to see you. Thank you for your donation, Julie. Julie says, Rachel, an excellent class as always. Thank you. You're very welcome, Julie. Thanks for coming along and thanks for your donation. Josie Briggs says, a good challenging session. My hip flexibility has never been brilliant, so it's good to keep them moving in various directions, even though range of movement is a bit limited. Well, you've got it spot on, Josie. Yeah, just keep things moving within the range that feels okay for you. I know that's what you do, so that's fantastic. Well done. Dorothy Tate, hi Dorothy. Dorothy says, thank you, Rachel. Great class. Thank you, Dorothy. Josie, thank you for your donation. Leslie Martin, thanks for your donation. Leslie says, thank you, Rachel. After 2 years, I still can't do the roll-ups, have to use arms under the knees and elbows, but can do a controlled roll back. Managed all the rest though. Have a good weekend all. Well, that's brilliant, Leslie. Well done. And yeah, it sounds like you're doing everything right. So just keep going, Leslie. Yeah, just keep going. And remember that you don't have to do everything perfectly. You know, obviously Joseph Pilates' whole idea was that everyone, he was German, so very particular, everything had to be done a certain way. But obviously with science and knowledge of the bodies and working with lots of people, it's not feasible that everyone can do everything because we're all different. We've all got different issues in our bodies. We might have conditions we're living with. We might have just stiffness in the joints. We might be new to Pilates and trying to learn all the breathing, etc. So it's all good. You just do your best, which I know you always do, Leslie. So well done. Dorothy, thank you so much for your donation. That's very kind. Really appreciate that. Delia Hart, good morning, Delia. Delia says, good morning, Rachel. Thank you for another great session. I love the challenge. Your classes are absolutely the best way to start the day, and I recommend them a lot. Thank you very much, Delia. Much appreciated. Tiona says, great session, Rachel. Thank you. Had slight connection problems. We are lucky in France to have shutters on our windows and patio doors to keep the sun out and therefore the house a lot cooler. Yes, Tiona, that is a really good point. And I think that over here in the UK, we're going to have to start thinking about that because if with global warming, global warming, things are going to get more extreme in terms of temperature, hot and cold. And I think we're going to have to start doing things like that. In fact, I said to Kerwin this morning, maybe we should think about putting shutters on our windows for next summer to keep the house cool. I remember, Tiona, I lived in Spain for some time when I was quite young, age 18 to 20 in Madrid, and everybody there had shutters over the windows. They had all the doors and windows open, but they had the shutters down, so the house always stayed cool and you had kind of airflow through. So I think we really need to think about that over here because we don't have air conditioning as well. So thank you for that, Tiona. Kathy Pierce, thank you, Kathy, for your donation. Lovely to see you here and lovely to see you live last Saturday in London at our London class. So thank you very much. Kathy Freeman, hello, Kathy's in Berlin, says, had to keep refreshing the video, but managed the class in the end. Now it's really breaking up. See you next time. Oh, I'm really sorry to hear that. That's probably, maybe it's a YouTube glitch today. I'll have a look on the playback and see. It's obviously happening to quite a lot of people. We did a speed test, so it's definitely not at our end because we run a speed test every Friday morning and check the connections right. We've got a booster on the connection. World. Terry says, good session. And my mum is still in hospital after her fall almost 6 weeks ago. So it's a very stressful time. Need these sessions. I'm really sorry to hear that, Terry. I'm glad that you are looking after yourself as well as your mums. It's important to give yourself that time, that mental break, isn't it, from these sorts of stresses that we get in life. So thinking of you, Terry, thank you for your lovely message. Kathy says, thank you, Rachel. Also really enjoyed last Saturday class. Was great, Kathy. Thank you very much. I'm going to say hello to Bendik Vicky. Hello, Bendik, who's in Hungary. Welcome to you. Lovely to have you here. So if you have any questions, any other questions, you can pop them in the chat. I just wanted to give you a reminder that I now do 2 live sessions a week. So I do a live session on Monday at 4:30 p.m. British time, and that is for everyone, but it's particularly for people who are on the other side of the pond and want to do a kind of a morning workout. And then I do every Friday at 10. I'm taking a break from putting out videos on Sunday because I know that there's lots and lots of content on my channel, and I want to encourage you all to go and look at it all. I was thinking if I do 2 lives a week and a video, that's 3 sessions a week, which is actually quite a lot for people to keep up with, especially if you haven't sort of done all the previous ones. So for August, we're taking a little break from uploading on Sundays, but I will continue to do live on Monday and live on Friday. So I'll still be here twice a week. And do go and look at those other videos. There's lots and lots of videos on the channel. Some have only got a couple of thousand views, and they're really good workouts. I spent a lot of time working out what to give you, what level, trying to include all of those observations in the description so you understand kind of what you're going to get from the session. I've got a July playlist. Okay, so if you go into the playlist section and look for Jaunty July, you'll see there's 10 recommended videos in there as well that you can do alongside our lives, okay? And do remember to try and share videos with friends or anyone you think might be interested. All right, okay, so going down. Oh, Yvonne's having problems. So tried reloading workout for a bit, did 2 lots of Pilates 100. Didn't bargain for that. Connection went shortly afterwards. I'll try again later. Okay, Yvonne, well this, just so you know everyone, everything that we do live gets uploaded to YouTube automatically. So if you have problems with the session, it will be there permanently. From now, you can play it back from the beginning from now. We'll go and have a look and just check what the issue is, because if there is one with YouTube, we'll send them a message and let them know. Super duper. Leslie, oh, you're also saying you have problems. It worked on the TV, but not on the iPad. who knows what this is about? Technology, eh? Delia says, I meant to say to all my friends, some are now following your older sessions as can't join you live. You've recommended me to all your friends. Thank you, Delia. And they are getting results too. You are looking fabulous and are the best Pilates advocate of all. Oh, thank you very much, Delia. That's very kind. Particularly hearing that at my age, it's lovely to know. Thank you, Delia. Lovely of you to send that message. Janet von Rando says, thank you, Cohen. I've managed to transfer a coffee. Thank you for the coffee, Janet. Much appreciated. So glad you got the link and that all worked. Helen Lee said, another great class. Morning, Helen. Helen says, another great class. Really enjoyed that, Rachel. Thank you. My hips are not too flexible. I can't get my legs straight, so I just adapted. Internet a bit jumpy here too, but have a lovely weekend. Well, thank you very much indeed. So don't forget, everyone, we have our July playlist. We have today's playlist. They haven't had a chance to do Mondays. On Monday, I did a really lovely stretch for the upper body. It felt great. I have to say, my back was clicking and my neck was clicking. It was all good. So I hope you enjoy that. I'm going to go now, but just to say thank you so much for coming today. If you want to see me again, I'll be live again on Monday at 4:30. Friday, and until then, do go and check out my other videos and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. All right, so take care and I'll see you soon. Christine Musgrave, just a big hello to you. Thank you very much. Really glad you enjoyed the class. So take care, everybody. I'll see you again soon. Bye for now. Bye-bye.